Moving on to baseball.
I'll get you. I swear I'm going to get you. Moving on to MLB Spring Training. Another event that I would put ahead of the Super Bowl.
I mean, I
love spring training. I'm going. Well, I'm not going, but I used to go every year as a kid. I used to go to the Mets spring training all the time. My grandma lived in Port St. Lucie. Used to get a whole bunch of signed balls. I got a Jeff Blauser bat. Broke his bat. Handed it to me. I was a kid. I took it. Great. Still downstairs. Jeff Blauser roided it out of his mind. But that's not the point. I have his bat downstairs. Awesome memory. Love spring training. Although now I'm looking up tickets. It's actually like $60, $70 if you look on StubHub for like Mets spring training. It used to be like $5 and you can like walk onto the field. I'm like stand at shortstop with your favorite player. I don't know what happened. Why are they treating spring training ticket wise like it's like you're sitting front row at an actual game?
Yeah, I just think more people are going down, so they're like, all right, let's capitalize on it.
But you spend $80 and you're going to see a single A guy pitch. You might not even see a good player.
Yeah,
on top of the flight you just paid for.
Yeah. Room, board, flight. You're going to have to go to Disney if you have kids, right? So now you're looking at it like an $8,000 trip to go watch a guy that's going to be in single A all year pitch for 2 innings.
Yeah.
I will say so far this spring training that I've loved is the fact that there are a lot of young kids that are getting thrown to the wolves essentially and are doing exactly what they were hoping to do, right? Like obviously we're Phillies fans, so like Justin Crawford.
Like no,
we're talking
all
about,
of us are Phillies fans.
Not you. Nobody cares about the Mets. But people were talking about
what happened 2 years ago.
Anyway, they were hoping he would come in and be perfectly fine at center field, and guess what? He's perfectly fine at center field. He's been killing it so far this spring training. What I like too is that you're able to get a mixture of new guys and young guys, right? So like you're able to get when they do their lineup because they're playing every day. You're getting some veterans, some rookies, and you're getting a chance to be able to see everything. I think it's the one thing is interesting that I've seen from a lot of teams is these bullpen games, right? They're literally they want to get their bullpen innings, and you're starting to see literally like, oh, we're going to pitch 9 bullpen people today. Get ready for it. Like that's interesting to me. But
yeah, I'm just excited to see like today, Nolan McClain pitched 4 innings, 5 Ks, shutout ball. These are the things I want to see because he came up late last year. So when guys come up young, sometimes you don't have tape on them, so they have their run, and then the next year they kind of stink. So I'm curious to see how he's going to do. Tom gave up a homer the other day. Bo, you guys signed Bo Bichette, right?
Shut your face.
Right? You guys got him?
He's doing great at third base. Have you seen?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. That was one play. If you film a guy in practice all day, every day, you're going to find things. Remember they used to find Josh Allen throwing the ball 10 rows into the stands? How's he doing?
I'm not good this year.
And he's probably going to play short. Lindor had surgery, so he's probably not going to be back till March. They say March, whatever a baseball little thing here. If you're not familiar with the Mets organization, if they say March, figure August. The earliest.
There's kids on my son 8U team that are fielding the ball better than Bo right now.
Doesn't matter because he's going to hit 40 home runs.
You better hope.
The ballpark's 800 feet. You don't think he's going to hit 50?
I mean, Butch, what do you think about spring training so far?
I like it. I mean, I like the review. You know, what is it? That ABS?
ABS. Yeah.
I like it. And you know, the big concern was, is it going to mess up pace of play? Well, they're finding it out within like 13 to 15 seconds. So it's not
explain what that is for.
It's basically like the batter can pretty much challenge it.
Or
if
catcher
calls it a ball, or catcher. They can challenge it and say, "Hey, sorry,
on the spot,
you're wrong. Yeah, you're wrong again. Let's look at this." I mean, so far it's been pretty good. I like it.
I mean,
a lot of people hate that because it's such a slow-paced game. Now you have to get the replay involved, but you want the call to be right? Like you don't want human error to, like you get with the NFL. They got to do something about the pass interference, right? Because it just completely. You had a rant about it a couple episodes ago. I mean, it just completely impacts the game. So if you have a guy that's it's 2-2, bases loaded, 2 out, and it's an obvious ball, and the guy punches him out because he wants that excitement. He wants to go like, blah! And it's not a strike. He deserves another shot.
I think to Butch's point though, it's happening so quickly, and they tested it in the minors last year, so that's why like it's a little bit smoother transition. It's happening so quickly that people are like, "Oh, that's a call. Okay, great. Oh, let's challenge it. Great. Oh, it's been overturned. All right, let's go back to baseball." And I think the crazy part is like it is putting umpires on notice. Like the Red Sox game the other day, Ranger was pitching, and the first 3 calls were all 3 that got called for ABS, and the umpire was wrong all 3 times.
Like you get a guy like Angel Hernandez, who's historically wrong all the time. He's going to be challenged all the time.
Well,
is there unlimited amount?
So I believe the rule is there's only, I think, 3 for every game per side, per team. But as long as you keep getting them accepted, they don't go away.
Okay.
So like the Mets manager, he told his players to challenge as much as possible because they basically want to see what umps suck and what umps have a better eye. So it's kind of strategy going into the season of like, hey, remember in spring training, this guy, he was pretty good with his calls. Don't challenge a lot on him. So like
I saw something like that. I was reading something about the Mets but I didn't pay attention to it. I have no idea what replay is. I have no idea. I'm just letting you guys. I learn as I go too on this.
I think the one thing too that I love, and I know I was going to talk about this, is that the swag that everybody's getting, right? We talk about, this is unreal. Thanks, Brian. When we talk about like, that's also the new part, right? Like my son, Seth's son also, like they watch baseball so much. And like, he was looking forward to just what's Bryce Harper's new cleat coming out, right? Bryce Harper just released it, not even last week. And it's like, oh my God, it's so cool, right? And there's this one kid out there.
It was Griffey, remember?
Well, yeah.
The backwards hat, the Griff.
Yep.
Griffey's old cleat getting re-released.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the red ones, the 24s.
Yep.
They're sick for the Reds. They're so nice. But there's this kid out there. His name's Aiden Corio, okay? He does custom cleats. He did them for Oswaldo Cabrera. He did it for Ben Rice. He's a local kid in Jersey. He does it for a bunch of different Yankees.
Ben Rice, soccer player.
No, Ben Rice, baseball player, first baseman for the Yankees. I think, he's doing cool things with that, but I think that's going to start to build up. You see it a lot in NBA, a lot in NFL. I think it's going to become more of a thing that you're going to see with the MLB because they're able to kind of do their own thing more than the other 2 leagues. When we look back at Bryce's cleats, 2 years ago, he had the Fanatic on it. Like, you know what I mean? You're able to kind of customize them the way that you want, and it doesn't have to follow any rules. Like Bryce's cleats this year are purple. Obviously,
as a Mets fan, you like
purple.
Bryce. Like Bryce as a person seems like a good dude.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I mean, shout out to Aiden Corio. I think he's going to have some
shameless
some
plug.
things
He's trying to
out.
get some free cleats. This guy.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to throw cleats this way, obviously.
Come on the show, man. I get some cleats. Look at these bad boys.
Yeah.
Get some cleats on this.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, I think it's something to look at. When you look at his Instagram, it's baseball_cleats1. Shout out to him. But I think that something we're going to look at in the future is going to be what do these players really do with their swag? You know what I mean? Because like I said, they're not, especially MLB players, it's not about just their team colors. They do all types of crazy stuff out there. Am I right, Butch?
Yeah,
I think for baseball, how you hype baseball up is the guy has to wear like a funny hat. Like you get to juice up one player on your team, but he has to wear like everyone on the field has to know who's juiced up. So maybe he has to wear like a sombrero or something, or just so everyone knows who's the roided out guy. But you should have to roid out one guy on your team, like mandatory. But everyone should know who the roided guy out is.
And it's crazy because like we have like the kids pick up on such things because we're at baseball practice the other day and one of our kids is walking around with his pockets out And of course, 2 of the major leaguers the other day at spring game had their pockets out. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, swag. I'm like, no, your pockets are out. Like back in the day, is like, what, your pocket's empty? You ain't hungry no more? Like, and he's like, no, it's swag. Good. I'm like, it's not swag. Oh, all right. But like, that's just what they pick up on.
Well, what was our thing? Remember, you have to have the pants all the way up so your socks showed.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of things back in too. Like back in our day was you wore team shoes. Like everybody wore the same cleat or the same basketball shoe, whatever. You know what I mean? Nowadays, I don't think you could find any team out there that has the same shoe.
And if you got a new bat, no one was allowed to use it.
Mm-hmm. Before we move
on,
you
were a real one. Shout out. You borrow.
We're gonna do shout outs. Zach McCambly, Pocono Mountain East graduate, local, went to Coastal. He's on the Phillies roster right now, hoping to make it. He's also a product of Baseball U. So gotta rep up Baseball U, boys. I'm hoping he makes the roster. So good luck to him.
Hope he gets traded so I could root for
him. You're unbelievable.
Other notable things: Alonso, first game with the Orioles. Yak gone.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
The Yankees had a 20-3 game against the Orioles. Judge had 2 homers. Lindor out, like we said, till March, maybe, probably, most likely August. And Mets probably going to win the division.
Anyway.
Oh man, so what am I going to do to get last? You? No, come on. Last? They got a 9. I think they're second, right behind the Dodgers. The Dodgers payroll is like $8 billion. I think the Mets are like $500 million.
We'll have that.
But they're actually redoing Queens. They're going to do that casino across the street. It's going to. You might actually want to go to Queens. So if you win, though, you're going to get robbed. So that's the negative. If you go to a casino and you come out with money, someone will be outside to take it.